Good evening, folks. It's September the 13th, coming live from Kennebra on the D by D Daily Sports Podcast. So,
To wear Nikes again.
yeah, we're not against Nikes, but got the Adidas today. But so yeah, we're gonna talk about some NFL, some
Let's do it.
preview and reviews. We're gonna do some NFL fantasy. Do some we'll touch on some MLB baseball playoffs scenarios and whatever other subjects people want to talk about.
Bring it
Stuff.
on, man. Look,
Hey,
bring it on.
Y'all control this shit. Y'all do this.
I mean, this week I don't feel as bad. When
Not-
we're going
not
against
all the
the
way,
Eagles and
but-
Falcons.
Yeah, Pat, Cubs win.
Yeah, it was a nice game. I almost freaking shit my pants twice. It was
I know.
a good fucking
That
game.
shit stunk like shit.
That's see after Taco Bell, man. But no, we
Shit
did
was hard,
pretty good. I didn't like Madden's call on that Pedro Stroke thing. I know did Pat get a chance to watch the game? But I said that Stroke decision was a little iffy, man.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
Good win though, man. It was shit. You needed one, man. Milwaukee's been balling.
so we're gonna go head first into the Saints game this past weekend. Well, the lack thereof.
Ooh.
Saints playing.
Well, there was a lot. You mean the lack thereof of the defense?
Yeah.
Defense. Dennis Allen's shit game plan. I mean, I like Dennis Allen, man, but that was like, if I showed up for work and did that shit, man, I wouldn't expect to have a job next week. You know what I mean? That was just like he just took a shit on the 50-yard line and walked off and threw the headset at somebody. He'd been better off doing that than calling that game that he called.
Yeah,
And the players didn't do much better, but the game plan was horrible.
He got crested by the beard. Fucking beard.
I mean, Ryan
Fucking-
Fitzpatrick, was he? I mean,
That motherfucker played in so many goddamn cities. I mean, they fucking had the whole East Coast littered with just dots of where he played at.
yeah, no, I mean, he was not like the West Coast and Midwest or something. He was all on the East Coast, but in Texas, but I don't know, man. I think you should have threw some different looks at him. You know what I mean? At some point, I mean, he just showed base packages. I mean, he knew where he wanted to go with the ball before the snap. That bothered me. I didn't see anything exotic. He had nothing to be confused about. Just never really got it going. I think we played a very basic defense, hoping he would make a mistake, and those mistakes didn't happen. He was brilliant all game long, and he ate our lunch. Simple as that.
Yeah, Pat made a comment they must have prepared for a different team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they thought they were going to dink and dunk, and maybe we got confident last year with Evans and Lattimore matchup. How he shut him down, but looked like a different receiver this year against Lattimore. Jackson, we saw some miscommunication too, which could be expected. P-Rob, we had that play to start the game. The second drive with Deshaun Jackson. But I think, I saw people pointing fingers at different players. It was just a terrible effort collectively. To me,
Yeah, I mean,
players and coaching on defense.
No pass rush. No,
No.
they couldn't get
No.
to Fitzpatrick. They got all.
They, like I said, I put that on Facebook. I think they all should be ashamed of their effort. I mean, I wasn't, I saw maybe a couple guys. The defensive line showed some spark at times, like Onyemata. I thought he picked up kind of a shitty penalty rule. I mean, Davenport, I like that guy. I think Davenport needs more playing time. Cam does what he always does. Cam's always solid, even if the team's having a rough day. But I didn't like the linebackers to me looked like shit. I wasn't too impressed with the cover guys, and I think the lack of pressure can help things out in the secondary.
Yeah, so basically, the defense just took a shit on all the fans. And they looked like they were still in preseason. Coaching staff, I mean, they
Still almost won the game.
still had a
Almost
chance
came
at
back.
the end. I wouldn't say almost won the game, but had a chance at the end. But once again, just couldn't get a stop in the last drive as well. You let fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick run the
See.
ball. I mean, he's not.
The baby mama's checking in.
3rd and 11. Nobody spying on the quarterback. What's up with that? Knowing this dude's already run for like a couple first downs, I want to say, over the course of that game. I mean, Fitzpatrick's got some mobility. He's not the prettiest runner, but he's effective. You know what I mean?
I think what we have to say is, Fitzpatrick had the best game he's ever going to have in his life. It's not going to get much better for him.
I mean, he's
This point.
serviceable. He's not.
He's not horrible. Yeah, I mean, he's not a horrible quarterback.
He's a good backup quarterback.
This is the thing we talked about. I
Backup.
remember a few weeks ago, I think we touched on this, and I've said, maybe if I didn't say it on here, I know I told a few friends, if they're 3-0 or 2-1, he's playing a pretty good level of football. I think Jameis Winston could be in a little bit of trouble. I mean, they've had no success under Winston. He's got off-the-field issues. I'm not saying Fitzpatrick's going to do this all year, because he won't. But let's say this dude caught a little fire, and that new play caller, it's some different things going on. They're healthy on offense. The line plays decent.
Is
never know.
he this year's Case Keenum?
He could be, yeah. Could definitely be. I think he's definitely more gifted physically.
I'll tell you what he is. He's running into a buzzsaw next week in the Philadelphia Eagles, and that defensive line ain't going to give him 5 seconds to throw the ball all
No,
day.
they probably
They're gonna put a hurting on that dude, and he's gonna look more like Matt Stafford did Monday night, against the Eagles.
I mean,
yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I
mean, when you don't hit the quarterback, he's gonna look like a superstar.
yeah,
He's got a bunch of guys to
but-
throw to. He's got plenty of
When we
talent.
did hit him, we got flags.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that was kind of shit.
Well, that's
too.
the new NFL.
I mean,
that's what we
Anyamata,
have to
I think
expect.
the penalty with Anyamata was bad. I know, like my buddy Adam, Mr. Highlander, in our fantasy league, he didn't like to call it Davenport, but that was still a completion, to me. So that one didn't bother me as much because I think that was like half distance to the goal that Davenport hit. But to me, the Anyamata one, I think we were in the process of possibly getting stopped with that. That was a big flag. It was either second or third down when that happened. I'm pretty sure.
The weird thing is that the NFL protected Ryan Fitzmagic, but they didn't protect Matt Stafford at all, because I thought I was going to see that guy die on the field on Monday night.
It's some the officiating's got to.
It's
I'm
not
all about
consistent
player
at all.
safety, but yeah, the hits. It's like there is no consistency to it whatsoever. I mean, it's bad.
It just goes from staff to staff or coaching.
You see a sack and you almost expecting a flag. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or a good tackle or somehow a receiver getting hit hard over the middle. You almost expecting to see the flag come out.
They should
the balls
just-
out of the defense.
They should just put flags on the quarterbacks now. You just, when you get to the quarterback, you just grab the flag.
Yeah, maybe something.
Pat's making a comment about his sleeper with he had a sleeper with the Jets.
Jets look damn
All right.
good.
Yeah, they did look good, Pat, but you got to. I think in that same,
Detroit, I think, has some problems.
he sent me
I do
like,
like the Jets.
Oh, he had a sleeper with the Jets.
yeah,
Well, you talking about Quincy Enunwa?
he had,
No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah,
going
we're talking about the number one in New York, but I've been calling
he
for
had
months
sent
now.
me a.
It's 1 week.
it-
See, overreaction week.
10
overreaction
10 out of
came right
21
here.
targets.
That's fine. We'll see where he's
Yeah.
at by the end of the year.
If
If
Sam
you
Darnold-
let 1 week dictate what you do on fantasy, that's why you end up
if he
with 6
doesn't
wins
if
every
he
year,
doesn't
folks.
do good in the first couple of weeks,
if-
he's got a suspension looming for the things he's done to police officers.
He's not getting at this
I mean,
point.
again, you're talking about Sam Donald. Sam Donald did take some hits also. So,
He did. He did. The first throw he made was one of the worst
that
passes
was
I've seen in
bad.
history of the NFL, but he did very well after that.
So I mean, if you
Defense, they fight on defense. So they fight on defense.
That's
They're
that's
aggressive.
that's what's
to
going
go back
control
to
that
Pat's
team.
comment, he had sent me I don't know, a little 2-3 minute clip,
Yeah.
via Messenger.
Yeah.
Bragging on his Jets pick, but in the same video, he had predicted something else, and it was a total flop. So I mean,
week one, you can't get. I think the Jets are. I think now. I want to go back to the predictions on the AFC East. I'm pretty sure I predicted the Jets to be around 500. I think y'all gave them like 5 wins or something like that. I think they were a last place team. One of y'all did. I think they're a 500 team.
Yeah, I mean, I
maybe
think-
9-7, maybe 10-6. You never know.
Well, if Darnold's going to play like this, they have to be considered, a sleeper team.
I mean, I think
They're gonna go
they're
as-
well coached. I think Bowles is a really good coach. I think they got a good top 10 defense, possibly. I mean, running game was decent. I think the receivers are good. You get Enunwa back. I mean, Anderson's a playmaker. Enunwa was a good possession guy. I think they got, some money there. I mean, Darnold looked the truth.
If Darnold could just not turn the ball over, his team has a chance.
so
Remember that Saints game last year? I mean, they fought against us, and we were a considerably better team, favored big to win that game at home, and we kind of squeaked it out late.
I'm reading comments from Tony. Tony
That's good. Tony's in the house.
Tony in the house.
The
said
Buckeye Nation, man.
the quarterback and the kicker might as well let their balls hang out, and anyone that
I love it, man. That's why Tony is definitely one of our best commenters, man.
Hey, how you feeling about that tie? Is that like a win or
yeah,
what?
I mean, hey, I would say
Or
so.
do you,
Yeah,
you
it's gotta
even you
be.
rep the Browns? I don't know.
One?
Does Tony rep the Browns? That's
Oh
the
yeah,
question.
Tony's a Brownie. He was trying to get
Good.
tickets from the game. He actually wanted to talk to Pancho and see if he
That
could
team
get
is on
tickets.
that team is on the rise. If the Saints don't beat that team, it's not
yeah, I
gonna
mean,
look good.
again,
That's
you
it.
still got a talented defense coming in,
Yeah, they're not a bad. They're not
I mean,
scrubs. They're a lot more.
I mean, and they're
they're
pretty-
improved.
and then
They're improved on paper, but
I
they're
mean,
still a 1
offensively,
in
last year when your best player on
30,
offense is Duke
one
Johnson,
team.
you know you're not going to win many football games. Now you have Jarvis Landry, David Njoku year 2,
that
Nick
Gordon back.
Chubb's there, Carlos Hyde. It's a better team.
And then you got Gordon back.
Josh Gordon back.
And
Absolutely.
if you have a quarterback that can get the
And
ball
then
to Duke Johnson,
third-
then
Taylor.
you're
And
going to
the
be good.
Callaway is something. I mean, he's not a push.
Yeah, I mean, he smokes a
Tyrod
lot of
Taylor.
marijuana, but he's
Or
cool.
Tyrod.
He seems
It's
cool.
Tyrod.
Tyrod.
Isn't that Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah.
Tyrod. That's what the whole.
But the
thing
thing
is,
is, how long it's going to take before Callaway and Gordon start burning up like Snoop Dogg and both get thrown out the team? That's the question.
I don't know, man. But Cleveland's going in the right
I
direction.
mean, what they got? Myles Garrett, who had
Good.
how many sacks he had? Like
Good
3.
player. Good player.
And then Joe Hayden.
Hayden's in. He's on the other side of the field now. Other side of the field. Pittsburgh. Remember they
Pittsburgh,
traded him?
Yeah, they got rid
Jabril
of him.
Peppers. They got some other guys that was it Kirksey, the linebacker, I think it is. Who's the guy Chris had last year? Schobert. Is he still around over there? They got some. I mean, they don't have a lot of household names on defense, but Garrett's going to be the truth.
The big
They got
H-Town
Larry
joined in the
Ogunjobi.
room.
Oh shit! H-Town beatdown.
Oh, shit, he come up in
He's
the house.
joining us, man. We're fellow 0-1ers, and
Hey, y'all got to look out for Larry Ogunjobi.
So who
That's
looked
the one that
who the Texans got this week?
who looked worse, the Texans or the Saints?
I'd say the
The
Saints.
Saints D.
Yeah, I'd say the Saints D was one of the most fucked up things I've seen all week.
Texas offense.
I would say the Texans offense. Maybe Chris will argue that because he watched that whole game. I didn't have a chance to watch
Chris,
the game.
let us know.
But the Saints defense to me was pretty fucking terrible. I mean, like I said,
No,
I
you
hated
could.
it.
I mean, you couldn't get a worse game.
No, I mean the coverage guys. I mean, dude, Marshawn Lattimore went from looking like possibly the best corner in football to like Mike Evans just doing whatever he wanted to do. And part of that was a bad pass rush. But dude, I just thought the effort was bad on the coverage guys. I really did. I saw some guys like our boy TJ took a shot at Marcus Williams, and I mean, yeah, Marcus Williams, but everybody. I mean, Williams made a bad diagnosis once or twice, but Robinson, I thought he was a little lazy in some of his coverages with Deshaun Jackson. The fucking linebackers to me were terrible. You know, I just think the linebackers outside of Davis making a play or two, I don't think Robertson.
Damn near everybody got burnt.
Everybody was getting. Yeah,
It was a burn fest.
I mean, you got Deshaun with 160.
Okafor was very mediocre. I mean,
What's the yardage? What Mike Evans drop? What's the yardage on him?
140 yards, something like that.
And then
Deshaun had
160, 150.
Godwin had a touchdown. And Godwin, like I said, I know C was on it. I'm on it too with Godwin. But that dude played pretty damn good football. That Tampa offense is no bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
OJ Howard is drafted in the first round for a reason. He is a fucking athlete.
He did push off twice in that game, but he's a good player. He did. They got away. That's what pissed me off. And I'm not saying
all the big players do.
I know. I think
he had two obvious push offs. One on Davis. I can't think who the other. Might have been Von Bell. But it was pretty blatant.
C's big sleeper, Peyton Barber.
Yeah, he's
he got 69
their
yards.
running game. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, fuck. Against, I don't know. I think fucking my 9-year-old daughter could have got 80 yards against the Saints that day, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, like there was no reason to run when you could throw like 50-yard bombs the whole game. So that's
he's
a starter. He's gonna get a lot of carries in an explosive offense.
I think they need Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones didn't even get on the field that day.
See, Alvin Kamara hardly got on the field the first.
No, but he was a healthy scratch.
And,
when you're a healthy scratch, it means you're not even a factor in the game.
No, but you have to learn it. It's week one.
Yeah, he needs to learn that he's not that good. You like him, he's not that good. I'm not saying I
like him. I never said I like him. I'm saying here's my thing. Week one from week 10 is gonna look a lot different. I know you're the type. Oh man, my fantasy team did good. It doesn't always carry.
Oh, my fantasy team always does bad.
Ryan not going to put up 400 yards passing.
The thing is, we can't pick on Steve because he don't have a team. Like just abandoned.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the fan thing. I don't know. I ain't trying to pick. I'm just saying, like, week one is so much. Like I said, you go back to last year. Where were the Saints after 2 games? We looked horrible. We were talking about trading Brees. Remember, there was a lot of people talking about that and saying, hey, maybe we should just give it up now, blow it up. Alvin Kamara wasn't seeing the field. We were wasting time with Peterson. The defense looked horrible, and look what happened. I'm saying the first week or two means nothing. I mean, you got to win games, and the games are important. But let's be real. Week 10, week 12, we're going to be talking a lot different about a lot of these teams.
It's preseason game 5. So it is, honestly.
I mean, we was having discussions on what's the amount of time before Gilsey gets cut.
Look, who the fuck have I loved for like 3 years now? Mark Ingram is extremely valuable. If he went to LSU, most of these fuckers would love him. There's some Ingram haters out of here. But the last 3 years, he's been a top 10 running back in this league the last 3 years. He's a multi-town Pro Bowler, the pass blocking, the pass catching. He doesn't fumble often. He's durable. He can break a big play. He can fuck somebody up. I asked Luke Kuechly how he ran over his ass a few years ago. Dude, he can ball. Mike Gillislee's going to be cut in week 4. You know what I'm saying? There's no other back that's ready to do what Ingram does. We don't want to run Kamara 25 times. It's going to be a problem until he comes back. We need to at least go 2-2. If we can go 3-1 when Ingram gets back, I love it. But, dude, Ingram's a huge missing piece right now.
So
No matter what
until Ingram comes back, do they need to get some of these receivers,
I think the passing – remember,
you need to get Traquan and Cam Meredith involved.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure I was wrong about
Cam
some
was
shit.
inactive, right?
Yeah, he still got the knees, yeah.
I was wrong about some shit in week 1, but I was right about the – remember I said old school Saints. I said I think you can see a little throwback 7-9 Saints throwing the ball 50
Well, you
times
had
around
to
the
because
field.
you
You had to because you were down
No,
48 to
but
24.
it wasn't even that, dude. They were doing that in the first half. They weren't fucking running the ball in the first half. They weren't giving Kamara the way that game was scripted. You could tell that was a 12 to 15 carry game for Kamara. They were going to give Gillislee or whoever, Joe Williams or John Williams, maybe 2 or 3 carries. It was not going to be committed to the run. Tampa's got a shit secondary. That was a game plan, and it wasn't a bad game plan. The defense just sucked. You had a costly turnover, fumble return with Gillislee. And that was the difference makers. Bad defense and 2 turnovers.
Yeah, see,
turnovers.
I attended the game. It was like the third quarter. What was it? Fumble. Something happened. And then everybody turned around and walked out.
Oh, people walk. Yeah, probably second turnover.
I think in the second half was when you got real heavy in the messenger.
And people was wanting to, you're not leaving. I said, no, man, you can't leave when Drew's on the field.
No, yeah.
I mean,
Don't leave.
And we was in it, up to the scramble.
Yeah, I mean, we're 3rd and 11. Yeah, if he doesn't get that third, dude, I
2
think
minutes.
I honestly, it's one of those situations you could win that game at that point.
Well, you're
You get
tired.
the ball back. Yeah,
Tired.
but I'm saying, you could go into overtime with all the momentum in the world. Shit, I
I
think you
tweeted
could
to
come
my
back.
buddies that they were going to win that game, and then he ran for
Yeah,
11
look,
yard
dude,
pass
as soon as
play.
the missed field goal happened, yeah.
That son of a bitch.
When they missed that field goal and they're down 16, I said, man, they might make this shit interesting. And, dude, the offense is incredible. I mean, no doubt. And everybody's saying, oh, well, why are you saying they miss Ingram? It's not about that. It changes the playing style where the defense isn't on the field as much. I think that's a huge factor.
Mr.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
Pat Riley just made a comment saying AP had made a comment himself saying that he has the possibility of breaking the all-time rushing record.
How far is
6,000.
He's 6,000?
Fuck out of here. It's
Wait,
not
wait.
even close. That dude's not going to make it to the end of the season.
You don't think?
I'm
You think
fucking
it's a fluke?
telling. That dude's fucking been
I mean,
done.
AP,
It was
if anybody
But
does,
wait, week 1.
He
man,
fucking
I thought
he had a
everybody-
week
I
he had a
thought that was the
fucking
season,
he had a
man.
big week for Arizona, and what he did after that
they stop
fucking
rushing.
went back to being fucking shitty.
They stop.
He's fucking done. I mean, he's
They
just a
got-
name at this point.
I mean,
Everybody that
I'm
invested
not saying
a top 7 pick in that dude, hopefully y'all have a good 3 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about Peterson. I mean, I wouldn't bet money on him. But, I mean, I'm not going to say he's going to have a shit year. I can't say that for sure because, I mean, the dude's got such a track record. I mean, he didn't belong with the Saints because Ingram and Kamara were just so much better. That was my thing the whole time. They're so much better. Why are we fucking with Ingram? I mean, why are we fucking with Peterson? Who the fuck is there in Washington? I mean, outside of Chris Thompson, but he's not an every down guy. Kelly's Fat Rob by name, and he's a sloppy bastard. He doesn't get enough.
He actually
He's,
lost some weight. He's in good shape now. He's still
medium
slow though.
build,
He's still
Rob, but he's slow.
still slow as fuck.
Samaje Perine looks like a bust up to this point. I mean,
Luckily, I
Darius
got rid of
Geis,
him.
this is a
Thank
little
God.
window till Geis gets
Sorry.
back next year. I mean, Peterson's going to have a shot at it. Let's be real. And that's not a bad offensive line. Alex Smith can keep you honest a little bit. I think he'll get the opportunities. Can he stay healthy? That's the thing. He's getting up there in age. I mean, he ain't going to fucking make the Pro Bowl, but could he run for 1,000 yards? I'm not saying he could.
I mean, he's 150 in right now, 160 in right
Yeah,
now.
as I'm saying, he could run for 1,000 yards this year. I think he could. I'm not going to bet it, but I'm saying it's possible if
If
he's healthy.
In the Twilight Zone, it's possible.
I mean,
I think that's got a better shot at fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick having another 400-yard game.
Oh, that's the last 400-yard game he's having in his lifetime.
I don't know.
I mean, a lot
The Eagles are
of,
going to beat the
of
shit out of
were
him
on-
this weekend.
were on-
Watch.
A lot of the balls he threw were on time. I mean,
Oh, he was great. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was a fluke. If he plays like that at all, I know
He's
we
done
said
that
the Eagles
before.
are going to do
That
this.
is- He's done that
When he
before.
played
If I
with the
look
Jets,
through his
he-
game by game.
I mean,
He had
decent.
1 year where he was just money, I remember, a couple
And,
years back.
and then he was unplayable the next year.
No, but you never know. Sometimes weird things happen. How many times have you seen a veteran quarterback like Rich Gannon? What was he most of his career? Not that good.
Well, I mean,
He
most
gets
year,
to late in his career and he gets the right system with him, the right players. He had Tim Brown, Jerry Rice. Even though they were old, they were still good. You know, sometimes that shit happens, man. I think with Steve DeBerg back in like the 80s, early 90s, you get these weird journeyman quarterbacks. And, man, sometimes they just find the right spot, man.
It's
Keenum, look
possible.
at Keenum. Keenum had almost 2 feet out the league, and I don't like Keenum. I think I'd take Fitzpatrick over Keenum. And now look at him. He had the year last year. He gets a multi-year deal to run the Broncos.
So Pat's got a question. He says, who's the biggest surprise of week 1, not Fitzpatrick? Besides Fitzpatrick.
Oh, man.
Connor?
Connor, I mean, maybe.
I don't think it was much of a surprise because Philadelphia, Pittsburgh
didn't have talent.
No,
I think he's okay.
He's okay.
And that was people in our league saying he didn't have talent.
That was people on his podcast saying he didn't have
Nah,
talent.
that's not. I'll trade for him right now, B. I'm
But
serious. I
the thing
believe.
is, I love
I'm not saying he's a
Pittsburgh's
superstar, but I think
offensive
he's good enough.
system, and running back is the most replaceable position in sports. They have a great offense,
But you still
and
gotta
he
have talent.
plugged right in. He got 31 carries and he produced with them. I mean,
So,
he
Can I stay with
produced. I mean,
Tampa?
what
Can I
else?
say the biggest surprise I thought was, I was
Jackson.
surprised with Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson and their receivers, to be honest with you. I thought Godwin, and I know,
Mike Jackson.
and I'm not trying to take a shot at Steve saying this. I know we talked about Godwin. He made the statement about Godwin being the number one. I didn't think it was that crazy of an assessment. I didn't think it was going to happen right away.
What about
But-
Cook?
Who's that?
Cook.
Dalvin? Yeah.
No.
Wait, Jared Cook? He had a pretty decent game. I'm not a
180.
big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Cook either.
I mean,
He had
me
a
either.
good
He
game, yeah.
Dude, he, 180, dude, he was getting Pele, dude, going across the middle. He was taking shot after shot.
That
I
team,
mean,
man, I don't know what.
If it wasn't for Jared Cook,
Oh yeah, Amari Cooper looked bad. And that's a guy I thought would actually rebound. But don't get me wrong. If it's going to happen for them, it's going to happen in week 3 because they get another shit matchup.
You know-
Denver. They have a hard.
I am
I
watching
think
that game.
Dave said it's week 1. So
watching that
don't
game,
jump
I've
off
been-
from the shit.
When I say I've been to, good Lord, 200 NFL games.
Yeah.
I've been to plenty,
Yeah.
But watching the Raiders fans, I mean, dude,
Oh,
that,
they were.
that play. I mean, just on TV, it was ridiculously
They were
loud.
fucking dude. They
Like,
were, yeah, and then they're losing their fucking team next year.
Yeah,
That's crazy, dude. I respect what they did. I was actually really, dude. I was up at work the next morning. I got finished watching the Cubs game, and I watched a good bit of that game more than what I expected, to watch because I was really intrigued. I thought, dude, they kept it interesting for like 2.5 quarters. You know what I mean?
What up, Jimmy?
I think they need to fucking feed Lynch more. I'm not just saying this is my fantasy team, but I thought Lynch gave them a shot to win by controlling the clock. He made their defense a little better than what it probably really was instead of them throwing them. I don't think this team that's going to throw the ball all around the field. I like Carr, but I don't think that's their nature.
Pat was talking about the Bears defense. He said Khalil Mack is.
Oh,
the
Khalil
truth.
Mack. Yeah, dude. Bears are uber talented all of a sudden. I think they're like, they went from being one of the most talent-starved teams probably 2 years ago to being probably, I would say, make an argument they're a top 10 talent team.
The problem is they played that second half
What's up, Justin? Thanks
very pussified,
for the bike.
and they
Justin.
fucking ran some shitty plays. They played like they knew they were gonna lose the game.
They
And
ran into
that's
stone.
like they
Aaron Rodgers,
had a play like as bad as you could possibly play to lose that fucking game.
Yeah, they ran into Aaron Rodgers on.
Tony said, "Dave, don't work. You just show up."
I do, man. I do. I just show up and let the paint mix itself.
He said he
Pat
let
got
the
rated.
dream team mix itself.
Pats got rated to 4 wins. Again, folks, make some comments,
Raiders could-
topics, anything y'all want to talk about. Put it out there.
Talk
We'll
that
speak on it, give
shit.
opinions,
I roll with it.
and
Tampa
You know,
receivers, though, were
even-
surprised.
even fuck Pat Riley.
Now I will say, fucking Mike Evans looked like the 6'5" dominant guy that if he high points the ball, ain't nobody fucking knocking the ball
And
away.
is it him? Is it that? That's what I'm saying. As it goes back to, is it him or is it Fitzpatrick? And I think it is. Mike Evans is a super talented guy. I never doubted that one bit. Jackson, I always thought was a little soft, but we know he had speed. Do they have the right combination of play calling with quarterback now? I don't do that's what I'm saying. If you're 2-1,
Jameis Winston don't make them throws.
that's what I'm saying. He doesn't. He where he makes those throws to the other team. You know what I'm saying? He will fucking make the dumbest fucking throw. Aaron Brooks Jr. will make the most amazing throw. 2 plays later, he'll throw the ball at the fucking cheerleader on the sideline. He's a fucking idiot.
Josh Freeman.
He throws those
Yeah,
Darnold.
exactly.
he
That's
throw-
the same way. It's like Josh Freeman is like a slightly lesser
That was
version of
Sir
Jameis
Apple's
Winston.
next door.
Why
right
do they
there.
fucking keep going for the
Hey,
same type of
That
quarterback?
motherfucker was good till he
Yeah.
got the Jerry curl. Once he got the Jerry curl, it was all over. I don't know who was with the curl, but the curl was
Yeah.
like real
Yeah,
bad.
Mike. We had commented about the Saints defense. It was just deplorable.
Yeah, we
Basically,
Yeah, they took a
Almost
dump
broke
on all their fans. All their fans got poo on them
almost
now.
broke a glass.
I see that.
down.
you got to throw that game away, Mike, and move on to the
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, you got to change. You got a little bit of a. You can't discount the Browns, but it's a little better matchup.
Yeah, throw that shit in the toilet and flush it.
Yeah.
Tampa can throw the ball. With those receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monka Daniels said they you got milk cartons out there with the Saints defense on.
That's right. Missing motherfuckers, man.
Hey,
That's what it is.
hey, throw the fucking coach in there with him because he game playing like a
Dennis
complete
Allen,
asshole.
yeah.
He didn't even
Dennis
try to
Allen
get
is-
after the quarterback.
I mean, I think every 70,000 fans should have been allowed to smack him one time in the face, at least. Just a little
Yeah.
slap. No punching. We didn't have to hit him in the face.
I mean,
with a
You could even took your gloves off and hit him with the
And
gloves.
you
Yeah,
come in,
That
and
was some fucking bullshit play call.
even with the Browns, I mean, yeah, they up and
I mean,
build it.
dude,
They come in with Greg Williams.
Did
And he
Steve
was going
Spagnuolo
to blitz
take
and
over his
blitz and
body or
blitz.
what?
Is that
Yeah.
still Greg Williams because he looks incognito with the beard?
Shit, I would have took Greg Williams fucking last game. Greg Williams would have been a fucking welcome fucking sight for me last game. Because that was some Steve Spagnuolo.
They wouldn't have
bullshit.
got past him because he would have played the safeties like 50 yards off the
Hey.
line of scrimmage.
Look, Greg Williams, hey, look, I don't know. Dennis Allen, I was happy with what he did last year. If he comes out, if we lay a fucking egg like that in week 2, don't be surprised. Sean Payton, that's when he starts. Look, Rob Ryan. When Rob Ryan fucking started going eating El Gato Negro and drinking margaritas every fucking night in the French Quarter, you know what I'm saying? Sean Payton was in his ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the first year was great. Second year, fucking what happened? You know what I'm saying? Sean Payton ain't going to – he knows how good that fucking team is. He knows Drew doesn't have this big window. He ain't going to fuck around. He knows the defense is better than what they should. If they come out and do some shit like that against the Browns, Dennis Allen might as well just pack his shit. That's the way I look at it.
Keeping with the NFL, well, not NFL. But I'm going to throw the topic in there.
Throw it in there.
Is Kaepernick the most influential guy in the United States?
I would say most influential. I mean, it's going to be something. You talk to 50 fans, and you
where's-
get
where's-
different answers.
Where's
25.
J.J. Watt in that?
I mean, I think you could go a lot of directions on that.
He raised,
man.
$45 million for
I think Watt's great. I think Drew
Houston.
Brees, J.J. Watt. I think there's a lot of great
Well-
guys in the league. I mean, I think
well,
I
it's not
understand what Nike was doing with that.
they didn't give him of the year. They just gave me just that title of influential. What about the Frisco Coffee, the running back who quit football to go serve his country?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't get talked about enough. Absolutely not.
At all.
That's saying it's weird because the problem is the media, man, makes things out worse. I mean, I know we're podcasting, so I guess we're technically part of the media. now,
We is the media.
But I
But-
mean, like, I think it gets
so-
too. I think the Kaepernick
so-
thing, man, is a lot. It's
so
blown up by
he's
both
against
sides, you know.
police brutality, and he labeled it a race. Police brutality against black.
But he was,
people.
it's funny, his parents are white.
Right. All right.
His
I
parents are
understand.
white. So, I mean, he's got a double perspective.
I'm
on it.
I'm actually a victim of police brutality.
Yeah.
I mean, back in
Strong
2008, no, in Jefferson Parish,
I was embarrassed. Yeah.
police dude literally punched me in my mouth and knocked me clean out. I didn't argue with them. I didn't raise my hand. I was as polite as.
What caused this situation? I need to know more.
Well, a friend of mine, David Batberg, got pulled over pulling out the parking lot. So him and his girlfriend sitting on a curb, right?
Should we be going over this on the podcast?
Yeah.
we
So-
gotta go
And we
over
passed
cases.
the
So
last
I'm gonna tell you
statute of
real basic. I'm
limitations.
gonna get to the point. So real basic. So me and the girl's brother, one of the friends comes inside the room and says, "Look, they got Dave pulled out over outside. Let's go check it out. It's January after parade. It's cold. I'm freezing.
You didn't run out and scream and shout
Nope.
out for life. Or no shit
Nope.
like
So
that.
That might have got
kind of. I walked up to it
Did
was
the
an
music kick in?
listen. So it was older white lady, and I said, "What's going on?" She said, "We just pulled them over for questioning." I said, "Not a problem." She said, I was probably 15, 20 yards away. She said, "Can you move a little bit further away while we check this out?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, no problem." So I went and stood in front of Shoney's Inn, the hotel on Clearview Service Road. I was standing in front of the doors. I'm literally 60 yards away. Good 60 yards away. Got my back turned to what's going on. It's freezing. I got a short sleeve shirt on. Got my hands in my pocket. This was in 2009, before police had an issue with hands in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stereotype stuff. The brother says, "Hey, man, I got a cop walking up behind you." I said, "No problem." Turn around. His first interaction to me was, "I thought she told you to keep on fucking moving." I said, "No disrespect, sir, but you ain't got to curse at me." So he said, "What the fuck you said?" I said, "You ain't got to curse and disrespect me. I'm a grown man just like you." He said, "I'm about to knock your fucking head off."
And to me, that's kind of
Look,
people that need to lose their job.
And I said, "Look,"
And I mean,
I said, "Okay, I see where this is going." And as
Yeah.
soon as I said that, I had my hands in my pocket.
Yeah.
He literally
Punched you. Yeah.
punched me in my face, and I woke up, handcuffed, 6 cops on top of me.
And that's the type of shit. But you know what's it's
The
crazy.
good
man.
thing is you didn't die, though.
Yeah, I mean, look, the crazy thing about that is, man, and look, and I'm not trying to get political
Still
on
here.
here. I mean, dude, my thing is this, and I'm not against cops, you know what I'm saying, by any stretch or imagination. You know what I'm saying? I never would say that.
I love y'all.
But there are people that do that. There's people in my industry that suck at what they do. And I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And they know who they are. And maybe the upper management
But
know
shut
who
the
they
fuck
are.
up. You can't
But
say this on the
they
pod
suck in
yet.
their industry.
Yeah.
And I know what I do. And I know there's a lot of cops that go home. They got families. I don't care if you have family or not. They're good at what they do. You know what I'm saying? They go home. They do their thing every day. And then you got some of these cops that abuse that shit. And, I mean, that's where I think he's coming out at. And I'm not saying I'm a fan of Kaepernick. I'm just saying
and then
I
there's
understand
issues
what's
like
happening.
with Michael Bennett, right?
Right.
Who cried brutality.
Right.
And the video came out,
Right.
and it was totally opposite.
Oh, no, I mean, well, you're going to have those situations, too. But you got a lot of fucked up situations, too. I mean, that's our thing.
But
we don't know.
It's either you do it for everybody or you don't.
No, I mean, but it's. I mean, look, dude. I'll be honest with you, man. Like the guy, Mike Gaspard, our buddy who's in the league. He put a lot of cool videos out
Cool
there
dude
about.
right there.
He put a lot of good videos, and like I said, and Mike's not a political guy, you know what I'm saying? But he put out the videos, and it's like, when you see war veterans saying they understand why he's doing what he's doing,
They gave him the idea.
See, I think the biggest problem, they gave him the idea, the Green Beret. It's a great thing to watch. And my thing is, I'm not trying to pick a side on it. I think if both sides could sit there and talk and say, hey, instead of, most people just like, I don't like this guy, I don't like that guy, I'm against this, I'm against that, no matter what. If you can sit down and talk like, well, I'm cool with what he's saying, but I don't like this part of it. That's what that Green Beret did. He said, man, look, I don't want you sitting down.
I know.
Take a knee. That's better to me than sit down, and let's talk about why you feel this way. And now they're fucking friends.
So you should do it on Sherwin Williams' time.
I mean, you know what? Here's the thing, and the problem is this. Let me ask you
So
this: Does everybody talk about it?
So
is it talked about all the time? Every week is somebody talking about
somebody of his figure. If you did that, if you did that,
but if he went on the side of the bus after the game, 2 hours after the game, would anybody know what was happening? He's doing this on the field, and I'm not saying I'm agreeing with it. Before people go crazy, and I'm not getting political with shit. What I'm saying is, like Cam Jordan said, they want it to be seen and heard. So I mean,
who's they?
The players who feel this way about this. I mean, here's the thing. Like, instead of saying,
but they pull in a race card though.
No, but I don't think they are. He's half white. He's raised by white parents.
I understand, but he's specifically saying the black man.
Look,
and I'm for racism. I'm adopting a black child.
No, I mean, dude, I'm not saying you are, but I think the average person, I think the biggest problem is, what way you feel. Everybody wants to feel black or white. And I'm not talking about the race
so
black or white. I'm talking about there's no medium ground. Like, everybody wants to say,
so why isn't Cap why isn't Cap in Chicago neighborhoods protesting for his people then?
You have to ask him that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with what he does. I'm just saying this. I think there's a freedom of speech issue, and I'm okay
why
with
isn't
that.
Cam Jordan sitting next to Cantrell? And
why is Donald Trump not there?
Trying to stop
Why is Donald
violence?
Trump not there?
He's not there.
I mean,
ain't doing
why
shit
is anybody?
For
And
nobody.
I'm not saying that
Well,
because
well, I'm saying,
but I'm saying, like,
if you
anybody.
wanna,
why is the governor?
Yeah,
why
are you putting that? Why are you putting that responsibility on him?
That's what I'm saying. Football players shouldn't have.
You want him to fucking fix every fucking thing in the world,
but we get
like
mad
they can
when
only
they
fucking
come up with
choose
these
their
things.
battles.
Yeah, we get mad when they come up and say, "Hey, just play the game and stop talking." But then when it comes the other way, and I'm not trying to say you wrong, Peter, or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, everybody. Where's the governor? And I'm not saying just on Trump, but where's Rahm Emanuel, who's a Democrat, big Obama guy? Why is he not there?
There's local politicians intact to police smaller communities. You can't have the one head man policing an individual
no, but
city.
I think the governors.
He made comments on it.
Look, to me, my thing is
so what should he do? Should he send troops in?
I think somebody should do something. I mean, here's my thing.
They literally got 40 people getting killed on a weekend.
Here's my thing. And it's funny. I've been to Chicago the last 3 years because I'm a massive Cubs fan. All right, and I've been to Chicago 3 years, and I'll tell you. And you can ask my kids, to my wife, they will tell you the same thing. It's a wonderful place. And the crazy thing about it is, I didn't see not one drama-filled situation. Now, here's the thing, and that's
you stayed on the north side.
That's part of the problem because with most of these politicians, it's out of sight, out of mind. I was on the north side and I was downtown. Downtown Chicago is very well kept. It's a little different. I mean, look, I love New Orleans, but we know downtown New Orleans, there's some shit that goes down once in a while. I love it, but there's some shit that goes down. Chicago, they don't fuck around. Downtown or the north side, you don't get away with that bullshit. But on the south side, they don't care. It's like they confine the crime to that area, and it's weird, but that's how it works. I mean, dude, they got a beach in Chicago. You got so much shit to do. You got Wrigleyville. What I'm saying is, I think the politicians ignore it as much as anybody. That's what I'm saying. To me, I don't want to blame football players. I think the politicians are as responsible.
I think there's bigger fish
because they don't look at it because they don't live there, so they don't worry about it. And I mean, I'm not saying I agree with the protest, but
I got a question. So
I'm not that mad at the situation. To me, I look at it. I'm trying to understand their opinion, and I try to understand people. I try to look both sides. I don't want to make up my mind before I hear all the facts. That's my
Well,
thing.
Pat, my argument is not, you know, how you want to say it, that he's taking issue with one specific ordeal. But I mean, is police brutality running rampant, under control, like out of control? It's not.
You know what I'd like to see him say? I'd like to see him if he's kneeling, and I don't have like I said. Here's my thing: if he came out every week, and I don't, whoever, well, he's not in the league anymore, but anybody that's kneeling, if you had a certain cause that you were kneeling for every week, and you respect the flag, and you come out and you publicly say, hey, I respect the flag, which I think these guys really do. I really think that. I don't think they're trying to piss on everything. I know everybody doesn't feel that way. But if they come out and say, hey, and Roger Goodell needs to be involved here. This is where he's fucking dropping the ball.
Disrespecting the flag
You
is
know?
laying it out in the field. You're not supposed to lay it out on
No,
the
you're
grass.
not. Like,
you're supposed to keep it flying
Like
high.
they say, we use the flags for swimsuits.
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
guy
People,
says on there.
yeah,
we
they
use it
wear
for
fucking
beer
flags
holders,
as thongs.
bandanas. Let's say some girl puts it up her ass. Exactly.
Up her fucking ass.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
But
It's disrespecting, and we okay with that because, it's in a fucking Toby Keith
but nobody wants to
You know what I'm
confront
saying?
this issue. That's why there's the problem. And
So what issue is it?
I mean, I think
So what's the issue?
No, but what I'm saying, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to say the last part was I want to say is I think they need to come out about an issue every week if they want to really change the world from that level. Police brutality one week, black on black crime the next week. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you want to talk about fucking child
How many
rapists, anything, whatever you want, something that's
I'm
wrong in the
I'm
world,
asking you a question.
address it every week. You know
Have
what
you
I mean?
watched? Do you watch Live PD?
Opioids.
Do you watch Live PD at all?
Yeah, I watch it. Good
So
fucking
you
show.
ever watch Live
I mean,
PD?
everything though.
I don't
watch
watch
But when you say
It
that,
comes on
real
every,
quick,
listen, my point is, it's every Friday and Saturday. It comes on Live PD.
Right.
It's in 8 different cities. Actually, it comes to Slide Out. Now, I sit there and watch it,
One
right?
got a cat
I've
stuck
seen
in
it
the fucking
before.
car,
Yeah,
man.
I don't
So-
watch it on a regular
All
basis.
right, so this is a damn near probably 30% of the scenarios. So when the police arrive or pull up on a scene, there's people before police get out the car is getting strictly cursed, disrespected.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, police stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
they're-
they go through some hard. They got a hard fucking job.
I
No
mean,
doubt about it.
So
You
I mean,
you got
now
to work under pressure though. I mean, Drew
so-
Brees has got.
I know
11
now
guys
the,
on the
the
other side trying to
millennials
fuck with them
think
every week.
that they can just do what they want as they please.
No, you can't have it on both ends. They need to be taught that. Yeah, you can't. It's not right
I mean,
for them to be treated that way.
If my mom caught me and as I was 12, 13, 14, even if I was 16, 17, talking to a cop that way or anybody with
No,
authority,
parenting fucking
it'll
sucks.
whoop
Parenting
their
is a
ass.
problem in a lot of these places because parents, what they're too busy doing? Watching the fucking Kardashians and eating fucking ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking drinking or whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, that's the problem.
They
The
doing
parents are too busy on
drugs.
Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Parenting's a fucking huge problem.
Parents are too busy watching this pie right now
Yeah,
instead of
that's
raising their kids.
That's right.
But y'all need to keep
I mean,
watching.
Kids probably fucking doing some crazy shit right now.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I think
bouncing
that
off the
if the
walls.
athletes want to take up a subject, they should take up a subject, and each athlete should go into their
I think it should
their
be
inner city.
discussed.
Should go to
Yeah.
their inner city and actually
I think
a
a lot
and-
of them do.
and
I
fight
really
for
do
their
think a lot of
cities.
them do, though. I think a lot of them. I mean, I'll
you
tell
don't see it.
No, no,
Yeah,
I
you don't
a lot
see
with-
all
no,
the donations he makes.
Not
You know,
necessarily
millions,
donations.
the millions
When
of dollars
these
he
guys
spends
aren't
in
trying to make a
charitable
commercial and
donations
show their donations
to this
it
cause.
happens. It happens.
Yeah, they're
LeBron
not
James-
parading it out like
LeBron
fucking,
James
hey,
does
look at all
a
this
lot.
shit
I'm not a LeBron guy because I hate the fucking Lakers, and I think LeBron's a great
You gonna
basketball
love
player.
this shit, but
Nah, the Lakers, look, I ain't even getting into the whole Lakers thing, but
you
I mean, I
already
don't like.
know.
I mean,
I don't like what he. I mean, look, I love his talent.
you don't parade
No.
it. He was on Ellen today.
No, I mean, but he's
Him
the
and-
biggest fucking name in the planet Earth.
yeah, but
I
him
mean,
and
he's
Allen-
the most recognizable, probably athlete slash. I
Yeah.
mean, you can make a case he's the most noticeable person on.
I know, but
Earth.
him and
I mean,
Magic
you know what
Mike
I'm
was
saying?
on Ellen trying to raise $100,000.
I mean,
Magic Mike, that fucking movie?
Channing Tatum.
Tatum,
Oh
dude.
shit! I thought y'all
I
had the whole
mean,
movie.
each one of them
Shores,
probably
Danny
could,
McBride,
each of them
Channing
probably
Tatum.
wiped their asses with
Channing-
$100 bill.
Channing
Channing-
Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
No, but no. I mean, I agree with
Alright.
Sam. I mean,
I'm
I
saying
don't
that-
want to spend too much time. On
Yeah,
it,
I
but
know.
I mean, like,
I look-
but these guys do
weren't
stuff.
old
Look, the
enough
Pelicans,
this barrel,
like the
yeah.
NBA, man. Like people say thugs in the NBA, and it always drives me crazy because they do more
You
shit
know what
than
they
any
mean.
other sport.
You know what they
Win the
mean.
community. The NBA.
My thing
They
is,
really
if
do.
you're gonna protest something that's
Oh no, you gotta be
more,
better than what-
it's more.
No, you got to be more communicative, and I think Goodell drops the ball on that.
To
I
say-
think politicians drop the
To
ball
say
on that.
that police brutality on a certain
Goodell's a-
ethnic or certain
Yeah.
race.
Yeah, I mean, because my thing is this too. I mean, if you come out and you freaking bitch about something, because nobody sees both sides of the story. Everybody has their belief made up. Most
And then
people do, and they don't want to hear both sides. If it's something, I want to listen to the whole thing. I want to listen to both sides. I guess I was just the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I got to experience different. I grew up in a mostly black neighborhood in the city. I lived in the city 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I come out to Jefferson Parish, it's predominantly white. You know what I'm saying? I got my family's half, Obama, half Trump. You know what I'm saying? And they can't even talk about it. That's a problem too in this world too. Nobody can disagree.
Yeah, I mean, Mike made a comment
Nobody
about
can disagree anymore.
and
Like, people get so fucked up about it.
Mike he made a comment about people burning their products and stuff. I mean, which is
Yeah.
a little bit overboard.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But
I mean, that's crazy.
I don't think Nike should have went political.
Dude, yeah, they should. You know what I mean? I'm okay with the art, but here's my thing: Chick-fil-A went political. The way they talk about gay and lesbian people, and I have no problem. I'm all about the gay and lesbian people doing what they do. Love is love. I will support them 1,000,000% because that's the way I feel. They don't hurt me. They're doing their thing. I know some people that are real deep religious don't believe in it, but guess what? Chick-fil-A came out and did that. I don't agree with it, but goddamn, Chick-fil-A has some goddamn good fucking chicken tenders. And their fucking shakes are badass. I eat Chick-fil-A still. You know what I'm saying?
Even though the people that work there kind of weird.
No, they are.
No offense. No offense
they're
to
on top of
anybody.
shit though, man.
They
But I'm
fucking
saying,
have your shit ready.
I don't care. Like, look, the Cubs. Like I said, we might have talked about this. So maybe we didn't talk about it on here. Cubs are my fucking team. It was the Cubs before the Saints, Pelicans, anybody. That was the first thing I loved as a kid in sports. It was the Cubs. They're owners. And this is why it can be done. This is their owners. Tom Ricketts and his sister, Laura Ricketts. All right, Tom Ricketts. Couldn't be too many different people. And this is something that everybody needs to look into. I don't care if you don't like baseball, whatever. Tom Ricketts is a big supporter of Donald Trump. Big fundraiser guy for Trump. His sister, complete opposite, was the exact same type of person for Barack Obama. They're brother and sister. They run a championship organization, one of the best organizations in all of sports that makes a ton of money, that's winning the last few years, winning titles. It can be done. People need to work together. That's my thing. Like, if they can do it, as crazy as their political viewpoints are, they're still brother and sister, and they're getting this shit done. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be, I hate that person because he likes Trump, or I hate that person because he's an Obama guy. And I think it just needs to get, like the whole Nike thing. People
so tribal right
crazy.
now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with people? I don't care what anybody votes for. I'm not going to feel any less about you. You know what I mean? I mean, there's world issues, and I think it does need to be communicated, like you said, Pete. I just think people jump the gun way too much.
I think the most important thing we need to talk about right now is I think A.J. Green has 2 touchdowns.
Really? Wow.
I don't know. Everybody's talking about everybody that has A.J. Green is eating right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
I got
You're
him.
not playing Green?
Yeah, I'm playing.
I got him in the D12, so
I'm not gonna want to talk fantasy on my team because
Bad luck.
dude,
It's bad fucking luck.
Why don't you post a picture of what you did? Everybody needs to see.
Yeah, B, you did celebrate.
Yeah.
Y'all two
Why don't you get our 500 fans to celebrate with you right now?
What I did?
Playoffs this year.
You know what you did.
Y'all
What I
fucking
did?
celebrate.
You won the league in week
figured-
1. I mean, what do you want to say? We might as well just quit
Both of
now.
y'all did. In the other league I'm in
I mean,
with them,
I didn't say anything.
with most of them in
too much
other league,
about
I
it.
led in points, and I didn't fucking say
I said
one
one
about
comment.
it.
I said, can I reach 300? That's all
Yeah.
I said.
No, you said a lot
said-
of things like for like 2 straight days.
Well,
I
I
mean,
heard
you
shit
went
from
all.
both of y'all. Y'all two,
I gotta revisit
I
that.
muted my
And
shit.
on, I
because
could,
of y'all.
I got the receipts right here. I could look them up
Tell
for
me what I
y'all
said.
out there. Hold up.
No. Tell me if
No.
it was that bad.
I did not have
it's
sex with
right
that
here.
woman.
It's so much. I mean, you need to look at all the receipts, man. I would just go
Read my
screenshot it
lips,
for
no
y'all.
new taxes.
So
Those
y'all
are two
can see.
political things I'm
Yeah.
down with.
So yeah, fuck all
I
that
went against
politics
both
shit.
sides.
We know who's right, and we know it. We know it. So anyway, don't give a fuck about that. We talking about sports. This is fucking sports podcast. We ain't gonna talk about all that shit.
Wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah. I almost fell asleep
Yeah,
again.
I
Y'all
mean,
take a screenshot of me
not-
sleeping again.
I mean, like I said, I
See, we'll
I didn't
see.
say.
I will sleep on this topic.
I didn't
Where's
say.
the spray?
I didn't say much about it at all.
Oh yeah, you said some
Where you got
shit. I
spray
got
on
it
there?
all
You got
right
spray?
here.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, like I said,
Yeah, tell us more. Tell us more about that amazing. That amazing.
Oh, shit. Spraying myself. Trying to spray it back at me.
Man, don't spray that shit on us, man. We
But,
trying to
we
pod
all
up
got
in here.
Yeah, I put up 280.
Not
I mean,
true.
that's-
Product placement off
He scored 280
by
plus
Jack B.
points.
Really good product.
Product placement, y'all give us the endorsements, and we'll give y'all the product placements.
C says I was.
Jack Me Incorporated. I want my money, dude.
Off.
Jack Me.
So
Y'all make a great product called Off.
Pat, how was your fantasy? How did it work out for
You
you?
don't want to talk about that.
So
Our sponsors are not happy.
so Dave, you lost, right?
Yeah, well, I'm 1-1 in my. I play in 2 leagues, 2 dynasty leagues. I'm 1-1.
So what's up with Henry?
I think it'll be fine. I mean, I think it's overreaction week 1. I mean, guys have.
You're not
certain
worried at all
games.
about those 70% of the
Not at all.
opportunity that
He had a
Deion
66-yard
Lewis got?
touchdown or something like that, pulled back on a bogus hold penalty.
Yeah,
So if he gets
everybody
that-
has these plays that are brought back
Okay,
that
who
nobody
else-
remembers at the end
Who
of
else
the
in
season.
week 1 had a 60-yard run held back from a touchdown? I mean, from a holding penalty. Who else had a 60-yard touchdown?
I don't know.
Nobody. It was a bogus penalty if you watch it. So you can't say everybody this or that. If you watch a game
Yeah,
instead of
everybody.
reading articles, no, it doesn't happen.
I watched the
that way.
game. I saw
come
saw
on.
enough.
You watched the Tennessee games? This week?
Yeah,
You got
I
Sunday
watched
ticket?
a lot
Yeah,
of it.
You watched it. Come on.
I watched enough of the highlights.
You were
of-
watching Pornhub and reading Evan Silva's articles. Shit.
I watched Deion Lewis shaking all them motherfuckers while your boy ran right into the fucking offensive lineman and went down every fucking time for his 2.8
Hey,
yards
like I
a
said,
carry.
dude, see, we willing to make bets every week if you want. I mean, we already got Evan Ingram versus Joku bet. I think Ingram had the shittiest game of his fucking career so far. He still had a better game than Joku.
He played like we expected him to.
Yeah, they fucking had the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, fucking best defense on planet Earth by a wide margin. Fuck.
Yeah, but they have such great corners. You have to funnel targets in the middle of the
And
field to
great
the tight
linebackers
ends.
too. They have fucking good safeties. They're fucking deep everywhere on the fucking field. Dude, you can believe week 1 all you want. I know what Derrick Henry is. I know what Deion Lewis is. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
You act like Derrick Henry and do nothing.
one's in
Second half of the year last
RB1
year,
and the other one's Derrick Henry.
all right, man. We're
Mike
gonna see.
Thomas.
For the same guy that should
Mike
make
Thomas.
playoffs 2 years in a row in our league.
Mike Thomas.
You gotta look
franchise
at you
record.
good
Mike,
to
that's
start
what I'm
the
saying.
season.
Mike Thomas. I'm not. That's fine. Here's
Look
my
like you're
team.
holding the
What do you
black
think
dot.
about my team? I have no Carson Wentz right now.
Slide it on.
Yeah, it's fucking like coming out. It's fucking like sees
It's like it looks like you're cradling. You're cradling
No,
the
but,
black guy.
No, but check it out.
Yeah, he always says, whoever starts fast, that's what you're looking for. You try to start fast, and then
Ooh, when did
you
I ever
lose
say
week
that?
1,
When
and
did
then
I
it's
say
like
that?
it's a long
I said
season.
that.
Mike Thomas, 16
I don't
catches.
think I ever said
That was pretty amazing.
I don't remember. No, Thomas. That's on me. Come on. I got no Carson Wentz. I got no Mark Ingram. I got no Sonny Michel right now. You put those 3 guys in a fucking lineup, I'm probably 50 points better. And not to mention, all my guys played like shit. I don't think but maybe one guy gave half the fucking effort. Maybe Hilton and Lynch. Trust me, you're going to have weeks where your team looks like that. The problem is the people that overreact and get stupid in fantasy football, that's the ones who don't usually do shit. They go start trading fucking picks and, in Dynasty and start trading players. You trust your team.
Tell me the
Okay.
awful comments I made.
Trust your team. Yeah, find it where I said if you only win. Man, that's like some Ricky Bobby shit. If you ain't first, you're last. No.
So
fucking. the week
So we
one
talked
don't
some
mean shit.
NFL.
My bench is outscoring some teams amazingly.
Yeah, see, when
Who,
you
mine?
when you
That's your comment right
I
there.
did say that. I mean, my bench had more points than some people's teams.
week one,
I'm
man,
disappointed
it's
in
one
Hunt. Can't believe Dave made me pick him up.
Yeah, he's the
That-
reason
that
we
was
got
a shot at
fucking
C.
12 wins last
That
year.
was a shot at C. Tell my Italian evaluation.
Oh, you say you didn't say anything. I mean, I can keep
No,
going.
but that's basic stuff. That ain't talking shit.
I can teach you if needed.
No,
You gotta
I don't
be
want to
a
hurt.
member-
Like
you gotta be a member of the podcast.
I mean, I heard you. No, you can't come up here.
I just want to see the water.
I heard C's feelings
There
a
you
lot,
go.
so I gotta watch what I say sometimes.
Don't overreact in fantasy. That's my public service announcement.
So D Burns joined in. Well, yeah, Burns. So LSU talk some LSU, some SEC football.
Yeah, a grueling matchup last week.
Yeah, Southeastern, and then there people were making shit.
Oh damn.
You gotta.
All right, we got
We need
new
some help with
people
the
in the
dog.
pod.
So
We have a Labrador running
they
wild.
play Southeastern. People were making comments about the lack thereof scoring, and again you're going into a weekend with Auburn, so you don't show
Now, what's Auburn ranked? Are they ranked?
7.
Are you going to that
Okay,
game
they're
still or
7. Oh,
what?
shit, I did not
Yeah,
know
me and fuck Pat Riley got tickets.
Y'all going to Jordan there?
Yeah,
You and fuck-
What you going to the Saints game?
I'm coming back
You and
Yeah,
fuck
right.
Pat Riley
What
are
time's the
going?
game?
like 2.
What? So y'all going to Alabama?
Alabama.
This motherfucker don't
Going-
get tired.
going
You heard me?
I wanted to drive up Friday afternoon, sleep there, and go to the game. This fucker dude got me leaving at 6:00 in the morning.
I didn't realize y'all both were even LSU.
Me either.
fans and
He wants to. I'm like,
He's
Pat.
going for the experience.
Yeah.
Wait, when we going tailgate? I think we need to do
So-
one of these podcasts before LSU.
So yeah,
tailgate.
so I
will
told
say
Pat.
I want to
said,
see. Yeah.
Pat knows I'm not an LSU guy. I mean, I don't like LSU fans, diehard fans. I mean, whatever.
Some
you wanna call
LSU
them.
fans are
They're
obnoxious.
fucking dicks.
They are. They win one fucking national title and a half of another, and they think
It's like fucking a bunch of most of them, like a bunch of old guys, fucking with
Yeah.
money, slinging shit around, like
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh no, that's the dudes
You got
wearing that
fucking-
fucking tight ass Dockers with a
trophy
fucking
wives,
like
you know,
$80
fucking-
collared LSU shirt. Yeah,
Run around
with
with,
sandals on.
run around with trophy
Mandals.
wives that are
You're
fucking
talking about
still
somebody.
If
attending
you're
college.
wearing a fucking collared LSU shirt with fucking Docker shorts and mandals, you're just a bitch. I'm telling you right now, you're a bitch.
Oh,
You come
shit.
find me
With
There's
your-
a
somewhere.
fighting
with the-
word.
with the little hat
You're a
with the
bitch.
hook, with the fishing
Yeah,
hook on
and
it.
if you got a goddamn visor on that's like some weird man, fuck you right now because you're a douche. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you show up at a game, and I
I think I know-
guarantee you.
I think a lot of people that watch it tonight have those outfits.
Sorry, but if you show up with a fucking pair of Dockers, an LSU college shirt, a visor, and mandals, you're a fucking asshole.
LSU shirt, yeah, LSU
You know.
college shirts got fucking
I'm
flowers on
sorry.
it.
Or
The
any
first-
college, Alabama, fucking Notre
You got-
Dame.
you
I
got
don't
The first
care.
podcast inspired
If you
inspired
dress like that
brawl
much
is
of a
is
prick,
happening.
you're
You
an
got your
asshole.
pink
You can
LSU
hate me
shirt
all you
on.
want, but you know you're an
You got your
asshole.
pink LSU shirt with some flowers
Fuck
on it.
no, nah. You know what makes me chilled out? Because I got a shirt that says Cub style, motherfucker. That's what makes me chilled out.
Or
I'll
you,
fucking
or
bust
you got
kimono
your
on
like your
here.
jested striped LSU socks on, you know.
Yeah. Oh, those
Or your
bricks.
golfing pants,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep. It could get bad.
Run around with your fucking
I want to see somebody wear those pants like your boy Napoleon Dynamite had on. Some fucking stars, stars and stripes.
Stars and
me,
fucking
me,
stripes.
me and Pat's gonna
Who
dress
wants a
up.
roundhouse
Me and
kick in the
Pat,
face?
me and Pat, we're gonna play the port Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna play the LSU port Saturday.
There you go.
Maybe go find me some penny loafers.
Go find some loafers, man.
Find
Those
some
socks.
loafers.
You gotta find one.
Some,
Tight
like,
fucking
You gotta
shorts.
find
Yeah,
a
there's
sandal
some, like,
that
you know,
goes
like
in between the
college shirt,
toes
Like
and the
thigh-high,
big
you know,
toe.
thigh-high
Collared
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah.
And here's the last thing you have to do before you go in that game. You need to find that fucking Garth Brooks song. I don't know the title of it, but that
I
you know
Love
the
This
one I'm talking
Bar?
about. No,
That's your entrance
down
music.
in Baton Rouge or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you ain't playing that, you ain't at LSU tailgate.
Hey,
man.
when you
I
go
hear that
tailgate,
song 1,000 times, and I might go to one tailgate a year.
you need to bust
I'm not
out
an
the
LSU
boot
fan.
scoop boogie.
Boot Scoop Boogie comes on. One of my guys who throws some mad tailgates out
Yeah,
there.
so
Party
Pat,
man.
so Pat approached me. Pat, fuck Pat Riley was supposed to take his poor
Fuck
son.
that, right?
Not his poor son,
PT,
because Pat got
FPR.
Pat Riley got money. Pat Riley got that money. Not his son ain't poor.
He
But,
got that mail money.
so Pat was
Call
supposed to take
Malone.
Pat was supposed to take his son to the LSU Miami game.
Right.
But
We knew
Pat,
that was gonna be a shit.
Pat
fest.
found better things to do with his
I don't
time
blame
than
him.
take his son to the game. So
Take your son somewhere else. You know?
no, fuck with Pat. And then he calls me up. He's like, dude, I fucking bought tickets to the Auburn game. I'm like, I said, you going to Baton Rouge? He said, no, I'm going to Auburn.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
like,
What's
what?
good with Auburn? What's good with him? What's
I don't
their
fucking
what's
know.
their team about?
I'm like,
I heard-
I said, I mean,
I heard they
I'm
have
like, how much is the
loose,
ticket? He, said,
backwoods bitch.
he told me the price ticket. I'm like, dude, you want me to pay that much to go to the LSU game?
So,
And
do we know any-
$140.
What the fuck? They did the Cubs.
A
I don't
piece?
know, what the fuck? I was like,
They did the Saints. or something?
$140 a piece?
yeah.
Fuck that. You gotta
They think
be
they're
out
first
your-
level Pelicans. They think they're fucking Cubs
That-
anywhere in there.
Tell me that was for the
Saints
suite.
anywhere
That
in
was for the
there?
suite
So-
ticket, huh?
I don't know. Oh, no. Fucking top.
You got a
fucking
blow
30
with that, man?
No,
or
it's
what?
like upper level 31 rows up.
You had to get a handy with that
I'm
one
like,
from a
Pat,
backwoods
I'm like,
bitch.
Pat, I can't climb 31 fucking stairs. Fucking, like,
Did the mayor's sister/wife give you a blowy
maybe I expect.
in Auburn? Where's Auburn located? It is Auburn, Alabama, isn't it? The city, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's like 5 hours away, 4.5, 5 hours away.
You gotta sit with the fans, their sisters,
So,
which are their
He
wives.
says, let's go to LSU game. He said, I
I'm
bought
ready.
tickets.
Let's
He
go.
said, if you don't go, I'll
Uh-oh.
probably take my son. I'm like, all right, Pat. I said, I'm not an LSU fan. Well, before he bought the tickets, we was talking about he wants to go do a different stadium. He was talking maybe the Ole Miss, Mississippi State, game. Just to,
Just to see a different. Oh, I love to go to different venues like that. That's fucking awesome. It really is.
so
Because you see these places on TV, and then when you get there, it's like, it's cool being there, but it's different from what you imagine. You know what I mean? It's always a cool thing.
So yeah, Pat's got us driving there in the morning, going to the game and driving
You
back
gotta get
at
some
night.
fucking Whataburger on your way
Then I
back.
got to turn around. Then we got a photo. Shout out to Higgins. He's filming his concert.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
filming a new video tailgating on Sunday.
Oh, the Saints game?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit, we was up at that concert on Saturday.
Saturday.
When
Yeah,
when that shit came, we was like fucking going
Yeah.
crazy.
Twisted, man.
And Paul and Pat did their little thing. Pat got a quarter of a verse in. Shout out to Deep by Deep Podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he said he gave us a shout out
Right.
saying the sports podcast was in the
Sports
building
podcast
I
from
love it.
Kennebra.
from Kennebra. So,
Sometime from Sully's if y'all have us.
Yep. Well, we can go to Sully's whenever we want. I just got to get y'all out of Kenner.
Gas stations, Sully's. We need to work on divisions, places like that. Maybe at some point. We got some places, man. We're going to get up in some of these joints.
We got to go to the gas station and get that gas.
Yep.
That's right.
Smoke that gas.
That's right. I don't know if seeing gas meshes well, right?
I got gas right now
yeah.
for this drink.
Pat said, hopefully you ain't got no Nikes on, bro.
I don't tonight, man.
Me either. Siriaco got the Nikes.
I got Nikes. I'm showing my full support.
Ben Zahn's looking over my fence right now.
I haven't burned. No matter how shitty these shoes
His
are, I ain't
neighbor is
burned
Ben
them.
Zahn.
They say no garbage pickup for 43. I'm not going to get the whole address, but yeah, we know what I'm trying to get at. They're going to not pick up my garbage for 2 weeks if I come up on here with the Nikes or something.
Oh, man, that
but-
dude's a fucking douchebag.
I
Yeah.
already rescinded it. But anyway, now I'm repping Under Armour. I have rep my Nikes every day, just about. I mean, and not even to make a statement, but just because I think it's the stupidest thing ever, But I don't know.
Yeah, he's cool hanging out with molesters and,
Yeah.
guys that fiddle with kids.
Yeah.
But,
Fuck the brand of
but-
clothing.
but
Yeah.
fucking former football player who kneels, like, no, fuck that clothing.
Yeah, now we could agree on that, right, Pete? I
What?
know we don't always do the same thing politically, but
No,
don't
I
know,
mean,
when you align yourself
yeah,
with
I
a
mean,
child molester,
I'm not. I'm the furthest from a political person. I've never pulled
Yeah.
political. I actually fucking was about to beat a dude up at his fucking wedding for you for arguing over fucking George
That was
Bush.
true. That was
Which
true.
I wouldn't even.
I think
I'm
he was
the
just an
most anti-
asshole.
I wanted to help y'all
But,
out,
like,
but I
these
passed out
fuckers,
on the
you know-
hood of the car.
You know what he did that next day? And this is what I found out. That son of a bitch, because it's a Friday night wet, in the fall. So, of course, this douchebag, he goes and gets his Docker shorts on, his fucking mandals, and he put that LSU collar shirt on with fucking visor because he's a fucking douche. You know what I'm saying? That's what he fucking did.
That actually happened. I
And this
remember.
ain't a shot against LSU fans, but Tony, if you wear some Ohio State shit with some damn Dockers and some mandals with a visor on,
Dave's gonna call you
could
out.
be a fucking douche, man, that day. You'd be the
Yeah.
douche of the day.
Dave will try to ram you like you rammed
After
a
the
certain
show.
sales rep years ago at an LSU
That's
game.
right. Tony, you don't fuck with Tony at this fucking LSU tailgate.
Yeah, once he's getting into a certain level, he will fucking tackle your ass.
Tony tackled better than the Saints did.
He tackled the guy from Breaking Bad, the writer, Vince Gilligan. That motherfucker was at the game and he got
Yeah.
tackled. That shit happened.
Yeah.
Ask Tony about it. We're gonna have him on the pod one day to tell us that
We
story.
need Tony on here one day. We do. I'd like to
Yeah.
get Tony on
Tony,
here.
you can sit right back here in front of the flamingo and tell us that story.
Stay away from the green crack,
Hey,
though. I don't see no depth in my fucking pool.
oh man, don't even mention
So-
that. He won't even be able to come over here. You talk about that thing again.
I know.
So
So Dale's not listening.
yeah, so we're gonna do the LSU experience at Auburn. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I might just wear my Saints shit. And just
That's always good. You can't go wrong with that. Saints have anybody from Auburn that I'm missing?
Wear Alabama
I don't think we
gear.
have any Auburn alums on the Saints, do we?
That would be pretty amazing.
Aaron Glenn, closest thing, our DB coach.
Yeah.
He might be our coordinator. Fucking Dennis Allen stinks it up again like last week.
I thought Dennis Allen was the guy. I thought he showed a lot of promise last year.
I mean, the team, I think it's more of a talent thing. Wouldn't you say it's more of a talent thing last year more than scheme? I thought. I mean, I don't think he's a brilliant scheme guy. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Saints have had a brilliant scheme guy. I think it's been more rah-rah guys. I think Dennis Allen tries to be that guy. I don't think he found his niche yet, though, as a scheme guy.
Well,
I
if
mean,
you
there's
don't
no
fucking
Wade
rush the
Phillips or Dick
quarterback.
LeBeau, Romeo Cornell. There's nobody like that we've had. Fuck, it's been a while since we had something along those lines.
So we went touched on Saints. We touched on LSU. What is your prediction for the game? I mean, do you have any predictions for the game?
LSU Auburn, I gave up predicting college, man. I need to watch a little more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched a little bit of LSU. I like the quarterback. The pass rushers, I think, didn't they lose their best pass rusher for the year? I think those injuries on defense might hurt them a little bit this week. This ain't gonna be an easy game. That first game was a home game. Let's be real.
I predict
I know the
I'm
crowd was a little more 50-50, but it was still more of a home game.
gonna try to watch this one.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
watch
want to
this
see what
too.
happens. I ain't gonna watch them bullshit games against Southeastern Illinois and Southwestern Louisiana State.
Yeah.
Fucking
Pat's
technical
said he's
college
checking out.
university.
He's going to pick out his outfit.
That's right. Tell them just don't do it.
Hey,
Um,
hey, whatever you do, get the mandals with the one with the separate the big toe from the rest of the toes. That's the one you need.
dude, as a dude, you ain't supposed to be showing your feet like that. A woman should have high heels and open-toed shoes. I'm all for that all day long. But, dude, you need to wear some fucking Nikes. or some fucking Reeboks or Adidas.
No, just
or
wear
whatever,
Nikes.
Under Armour,
No, just wear
Something.
Nikes.
K-Swiss. Fucking, I don't give a fuck if you wear fucking Yeezys.
Don't wear New Balance
Don't show
because
your
assholes
toes,
run
bro.
New Balance.
Your toes are not pretty. They got hair on them. Your fucking toenails half the time look like they're fucking fucked up. You don't do it. Nobody wants to see a man's feet.
You commit a
don't.
crime with
Nothing
those
sexy
toes
about a man's
sometimes.
feet. Yeah.
If you bump into somebody, you might slice them.
You need your ass kicked. You wear those types of shoes. I'm sorry, man. Unless you're going to the store and getting some beer and coming back, or you at a beach, that's cool. You in your backyard. Man, you don't go to a goddamn club or a Saints game dressed like that. You know what I mean? You go to the mall.
May everybody that wears those type of shoes get their feet stepped on. When somebody in boots.
So is there anything else that we got on we got to talk about, touch on, or
We could touch on a preview Saints game next week against the Brownies. Did we talk about that?
yeah, I think you slept. Yeah, you must have slept through that.
I might have slept through that.
We talked about them not being as good of an offense, but you can't disrespect them. They're a better team. They got more talent on both sides of the ball this year. I mean, to me, it's a simple game plan. You got to pass coverage. You have to get pressure on Tyrod. Pass coverage has to be better. Offensively, I think you'll do what you want to do against them. They're a better defense to me than Tampa, slightly better, not by much. But I think this should be a win. If this isn't a win, if we're 0-2 and the defense looks like that again, somebody's losing their job.
If Tyrod Taylor throws 400 yards, you might as well mail the season in.
I don't know if I'd say middle of the season, but somebody's getting fired. 0-2,
Somebody's-
0-2 don't always
Somebody
look. People
getting
want
thrown
Super
out
Bowls on
that
0-2.
building. Because
Patriots
fucking
win a Super Bowl
Tyrod
0-2.
Taylor,
Yeah,
I don't think he's ever smelled
we were-
300
we were-
yards.
we was a play away.
0-2 last year. Look how we finished. You know what I mean? Patriots 0-2 won the Super Bowl that year. I'm not so much worried about the result of it. It's how it happens to me. I mean, 0-2, we want to win the fucking game. I'm not saying I'm not worried about the win or loss, but
I mean, it's a 1 in
If we-
31 in one team at home.
if you give up that same, that's to me.
It
how
don't matter
somebody
what
loses
the
their
record
job.
was last year.
Yeah, last year's gone. Yeah, last year's all gone. That's a new team, man. I mean, that's
They
look,
got a
2000
quarterback now.
As a Cubs fan, 2014 Cubs and 2015. 14 was what, a last place team. 15 was a team that almost got to, one round away from the World Series. I mean, it can happen, man. And it's not just, any sport.
I mean, the beautiful thing is that they have two good quarterbacks. So
Golden State.
those type of guys that will keep you in the game, every week.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I haven't seen Auburn play at all. So I mean,
Oh, we're going to LSU all
Yeah,
I don't know what to expect from that. I'm not going to lie to you.
should I be a homer and just say LSU wins? I mean,
You can go LSU if you want. I mean, I don't really know what to do. I'm scared to fucking bet against LSU. I said they would lose against Miami. I'm not going to lie to you.
I said it first. They're gonna lose against Auburn. I don't know nothing about it, but
Auburn,
that's my
see,
opinion.
this seems a little harder. This is an SEC team that's a little more proven than Miami.
It's
This is
a
on the road.
SEC
Yeah,
team.
LSU's injured a bit going into this week. I don't know. I think the signs point to Auburn, but I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be
I'm
shocked if
gonna
LSU wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I
I'm
think
gonna
the
check it
Saints
out.
win this
I'm gonna
week.
check
I
it
will
out
say the
this week.
Saints win. I think the Saints make a statement this week. I really do. I think as
They
they're
win
going,
by 2 touchdowns.
I think they make a statement and win this game by a couple possessions. I think Saints. I will say that.
They control this game.
If they don't, somebody's gonna lose.
Are you gonna call that a statement?
What's that?
You gonna call that a statement?
I mean,
Beating
I'm
the
saying,
Browns?
no, but I'm saying, well, it's NFL, man. This ain't college where you got some bullshit.
They
teams.
haven't lost yet this
When-
year.
Here's my thing. When college football, 11, 12 games, you got 6 or 7 of them, you're going to win. Let's be real. NFL, it's any given Sunday. It really is. I know everybody says it's the most cliche bullshit thing to say, but it's true. You beat the Browns after the game you just had. And I know people say 7-point loss, but to me, that was a game you should have annihilated those fuckers. You come out this week, you make a statement, you win 31-17. I can see it happen. Not surprised. Maybe 31-13. We'll see.
38-17.
So are we wrapping up?
I guess we wrapping. Time we got it.
I think it's time to watch AJ Green go off against
We're gonna go
the
watch some
Ravens.
football.
All right.
Again, folks, catch us next week. Go like and share and
Like
follow
it
the
up.
D by D Sports Podcast.
All right,
And,
man.
Show some love. We'll be back
Section
again
chocolate.
later.
Don Jackson like burst.